I have a love for it and have a vision and a plan as you go.
In her special report, Erin Meyer introduces us to the man helping highlight the history of a small Western Kentucky community stroke by stroke.
And as she found out, his mural is more than artwork. It's a comeback.
Painting is peaceful for Steve Lane.
This didn't work. This didn't work at all. This is all joy. I'm just having fun.
Layer by layer, he builds a story.
I enjoy the black and white because to me it's unique. I think it's my niche, you know. I pretty much know what strokes to use, how to blend it and this and that.
There's a lot of thinking involved to get it just right.
Got confused with my picture.
But these days,
This thing's starting to come together now.
one thing is far from Steve's mind.
No, I don't know. I never think about prison anymore.
Prison was Steve's life for 17 years.
I wish for the day I got out. Every day I was in there.
He was found guilty of wanton murder for his role in the death of a man near Owensboro.
I take responsibility of it because it never could have happened if I hadn't hit the guy.
Now, 6 months after his release, he's doing more than creating art. He's starting over.
I just love it. Love being out, and I love working for myself. I love all the support I get.
At 59, Steve is getting a second chance.
You sit in there and think about all the things you took for granted. And when you come out, the simplest things are just so good.
Steve learned to paint murals in prison. He did this one at the Green River Correctional Facility, this at Luther Luckett, and this one at the Kentucky State Reformatory. He has his own business now that recently took him to McLean County.
This is the biggest one I've done since I've been out.
These are some of the most famous faces and places in Island, Kentucky. William Worthington was the city's founder. Bobby Veach played in the majors, and Absalom Shacklet was a Civil War colonel. There's the old wooden bridge, Island's first church and first school.
I think he did a fantastic job.
Scott Hillard hired Steve without knowing his backstory. He hoped his skills would help with the vision for his hometown.
The main thing we're trying to do is build up the community's spirit again.
Scott and his wife Melissa want to revitalize Island. The community's lost a lot over the years. It's only school, gas stations, grocery stores. They see Steve's mural as something to be proud of.
Every day I come in, I see something new, and it just blows my mind.
Dana Blades owns DB Hair Graphics. It's inside the building Steve painted, so she's watched his progress.
Every day I'm here, there's people driving by so slow, and then there's been plenty of people stop and just talk to
I
him.
burned down in 1931.
Yeah.
People like Hugh Eaton.
It brings back a lot of memories.
He's been in Island long enough to remember some of the things Steve's bringing back to life.
It'll make more people have knowledge of our town. A lot of people probably don't know where we are, but I think a lot of people come by to see it.
I'm glad to have done it. I'm glad I've made the community happy.
And Steve is happy too.
Yeah, I love my life. I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful.
It's like a good ending, a perfect ending, but it's a fresh start.
The second chance this man and this community need. In Island, Kentucky, Erin Meyer, 14 News.
Very nice. It took Steve about 3 weeks to paint the mural. Island plans to dedicate it on June 10th at 4 in the afternoon. It's along Main Street across from Wooden Bridge Park. Steve says he's going to be there.